I dove deep into a financial literacy course so you don't have to. And after pages of notes and many late nights, I'm here to give you a clear, practical breakdown of what really matters when it comes to handling your money. The course was divided into units covering everything from budgeting, saving, debt, insurance, investing, credit, banking, taxes, and even scams. And the biggest takeaway is that financial literacy is less about being a math wizard and more about understanding how to build habits, systems, and a mindset that supports your goals. Budgeting comes first, and the best place to start is the 50-30-20 rule. Half your money should go to essentials like rent and bills, 30% for enjoyment like dining out or hobbies, and 20% goes to savings and investments. That last 20% is vital for short-term security and long-term growth. If you're consistently spending more than 50% on needs, it might mean exploring ways to lower costs, like switching internet providers, meal prepping more to cut grocery bills, or negotiating your phone plan. Small changes that compound into real savings. Emergencies happen, so saving 3 to 6 months of expenses in a separate emergency fund is a must before you even think about investing. After that, your other savings goals come into play. Maybe you're saving for a laptop, a car, a trip, or retirement. A pro move is creating separate savings accounts labeled with each goal to keep things organized, and automating transfers from your paycheck to make saving effortless. While saving is about protection, investment is about growth. Putting your money somewhere it can work for you. Understanding the difference is key. Savings should be in accessible accounts for short-term needs, and investments are for long-term plans, and should be in things like index funds, stocks, or retirement accounts such as 401ks or IRAs. The sooner you start, the better. Thanks to the power of compound interest, your money making more money over time, like Miguel and Jasmine, where starting early beats contributing more later. Consistency pays off.
Credit affects so much more than just getting loans. It can impact your job offers, your ability to rent, and whether you qualify for things like car insurance discounts. Your score, ranging from 300 to 850, is shaped mostly by your payment history and your credit utilization, how much of your available credit you're using, plus smaller factors like how long you've had credit, the types of credit you have, and how often you apply for new cards. It's good to have credit cards for building up your history, but only if you use them responsibly. Keep usage below 30%, ideally under 10%, and never miss a payment. Avoid hard inquiries, which happen when you apply for new credit too often, and check your score regularly through trusted platforms like your bank or Credit Karma. And remember, your income or job doesn't directly affect your score, only how you manage credit does. Thoughtful. If you're struggling with credit card debt, know you're not alone. But those massive interest rates, sometimes over 20%, can trap you fast. That's where understanding APR, annual percentage rate, matters. When you carry a balance, interest multiplies fast and becomes your real financial enemy. Pay your credit cards off in full every month if you can. If you're rebuilding credit, avoid taking on unnecessary debt just to have a mix of credit. Instead, focus on strengthening what you already have and space out new accounts. On the topic of debt, loans themselves aren't inherently bad. They're just tools. The key is knowing the difference between good debt, like a mortgage or education that leads to economic growth, and bad debt, like payday loans or high-interest consumer debt used to buy depreciating stuff. If you have debt, focus on repaying it with intention. The avalanche method, attacking high interest first, saves you money in the long run, while the snowball method, paying off smallest balances first, can give motivational boosts. Insurance is another topic many people avoid, but it's the safety net that lets you recover when life hits the fan. Health problems, car accidents, property loss, or worse, having the right coverage means you're not financially gutted just because something bad happened. Insurance works by sharing risk across many people. You pay a monthly premium to get coverage, and if something happens, you file a claim to get support. Key terms to know include the deductible, what you pay before insurance kicks in, copay, what you pay for a visit or service, and your policy limit, the maximum the company will cover. Getting basic medical, property, and life insurance early
before you ever need it is a smart move. Your financial plan should also include goals, real ones. Vague dreams like, "I want to be rich," won't get you far. Smart goals, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time-bound, turn blurry dreams into concrete strategies. Like, "I want to save $5,000 for a car within 12 months. That gives you something you can plan around. Then break your goals into short-term, under a year, medium-term, 1 to 5 years, or long-term, 5+ years. Each has its own savings or investment strategy. Short-term goals might go in a savings account, while long-term goals might involve safer investment tools like index funds. Build a full financial plan. Track your income and expenses with a budget. Establish clear savings goals, tackle your debts, and map out an investing path. And keep reviewing it as life shifts. Your net worth is another foundational number to track. It's the total value you own. Assets like cash, investments, car, home, minus what you owe. Debts like loans and credit cards. A lot of people have negative net worth starting out, especially with student loans. That's not immediately bad. It just means you need to make intentional progress toward growing that number over time. Don't ignore it. Use it. Other fundamentals include recognizing scams and frauds. In today's digital age, with AI-generated voices, seemingly legit emails, and social media scams, you have to stay vigilant. Red flag rule: if it sounds too good to be true, it is. No one's randomly giving you 50% guaranteed returns. Protect your personal data. Use strong passwords across banking platforms, and be cautious about what you click on. Stranger danger applies to DMs selling crypto opportunities, too. At the same time, don't let fear paralyze you. Financial growth comes with risk, and not everything new is a scam. Talk to people who've done what you want to do. Whether it's a degree program, a career switch, or renting your first place, get real-world input from those with experience. Also, know your taxes. You're probably paying some today just by buying coffee. Sales tax, income tax, payroll tax, and others are a constant part of our lives. You may not need to be a tax expert, but understanding what affects your paycheck, how to file in your country, and where to find deductions and credits can save you money and stress every year. The earlier you grasp tax basics, the more confident you'll feel during adulting season. When you're choosing a bank, don't just go with the one your parents used or the one you saw in a TV ad. Banks make money by lending out your deposit, so figure out which institution rewards you best in return. Big legacy banks are convenient but may offer low interest or charge fees. Online banks often offer higher savings rates but no physical branches. Credit unions offer a tighter-knit, non-profit model with competitive perks. Within those banks, you'll choose between accounts like checking, used for everyday transactions, savings, to grow your money slowly, money markets, and certificates of deposit, where your money earns more interest in exchange for locking it in. Many investment platforms also let you open specialized accounts for retirement or general wealth building, and understanding compound interest can turn a small monthly contribution into 6 figures by retirement time. Speaking of which, retirement isn't this abstract concept for 65-year-olds. It's your future freedom. By contributing even a small amount today to an account like a 401k, IRA, or RRSP, you give future you a big advantage, thanks to time and interest. The earlier you begin, even if it's $25 a month, the bigger your payoff later. And lastly, recognize that inflation eats away at your money's power over time. If you simply let your cash sit under your bed or in a low-yield account, it's actually losing value each year. That's why smart saving and investing is so important. It protects your purchasing power years down the line. Truth is, financial literacy isn't about being perfect or knowing everything. It's about understanding key principles, training yourself to plan ahead, and being resilient when setbacks come, because they will. Start small. Set a micro goal right now. Check your bank account more regularly. Open a high-yield savings account. Make your first budget, or pay off a lingering debt. What matters most is progress, not perfection. You're not behind. You're just one well-informed decision away from turning things around. Whether you're 18 or 38, today is a great day to start owning your financial story. And the best part, You're not doing it alone.
If you found this guide helpful and want to keep building your financial confidence with me, please consider subscribing. This is a new channel, and your support helps us grow and create more content to help you own your financial story.